everybody, welcome back to another video. We are currently driving, I mean look, wow, yeah, so we're currently driving in probably one of the most beautiful places we've ever driven.
Yep.
And it is just stunning because we are heading, where are we heading to?
Milford Sound.
Yes, we are taking a ferry, not a ferry, a cruise this afternoon over Milford Sound.
Over? We're not flying above it. On.
Oh, on Milford Sound.
Milford Sound is the fjord.
Okay, so these are fjords in New Zealand,
Yeah.
and they say like to go, it's Queenstown, it's a bit far away from Queenstown.
4 hours, but it's the closest place to
4 hours. So we're staying in a place called Te Anu tonight, which is about an hour and a half away from Milford Sound. So we've passed through Te Anu, and now we are heading to Milford Sound.
We're about 15 minutes away.
Yeah, we're quite close, which is exciting, and we're super early, so hopefully we get time to have lunch. But there's a dude in front of us, and he's so slow, and there is a passing lane there, and he just won't move into it. He is so annoying.
The old me came to town, and I sat beside him at a seaside bar. Slipping through his hands was your photograph, as he let go of everything he knew. I still feel like I'm letting go of you. I still feel like I'm letting go of you. 'Cause those were the days when something was wrong. I looked you in your face, and I told you that my love was gone. That's when it left. I chased love like a younger man. I tried to find someone to make me right. I know now no one can. You emptied me of everything I got. I still feel like I'm letting go of you. I still feel like I'm letting go of you. Those were the days when something was wrong. I looked you in your face, and I told you that my love was gone. That's when it left. I can't lose, and I don't wanna win. I was never ready. I treated you like oxygen. I breathed you in, I breathed you in, and I let you go.
I'll just tell you something fun. So on our day visiting Milford Sound, it is the worst weather we've had on the trip so far. Guess where we're staying tonight? Where are we staying, Rhys?
We're staying in a teepee on a campsite.
A tent in the rain. It's gonna be a disaster.
It's gonna be a disaster.
Hopefully not.
We'll sleep in a car if we have to. So we have arrived at Milford Sound Port.
It's called Milford Village.
Well, it's called Milford Village, there you go. There's a lot of boats, and we are with Mitre Peak. There they are. It's a 2-hour journey, seeing lots of things.
Waterfalls and marine life.
Waterfalls and marine life, there you go. We get complimentary tea and coffee. We booked through a website called Book Me, and the normal price is $109, and we got it for Okay. Sorry, there's lots of sandflies. We got it for $69 each. So there you go. There's a little tip for you. Use book me and you maybe get $40 off. Anything else?
There's so many flies.
There's lots of sandflies.
Oh, also in Milford Village, so there's the visitor centre and there's the terminal, and that's pretty much it. And there's not really much to eat, or like any shops to buy little snacks or drinks or something. There's just one cafe, and it's got terrible gluten-free options. So just be aware of that. I would suggest bringing a packed lunch.
Yeah, bring a packed lunch.
We're now on the boat. I think we've got a good seat. I'm not sure how the seat will be for the view. Hopefully it'll be good.
I think so.
But we're like, it's a very crowded boat and we're kind of away from it all. So
It's actually one of the less crowded boats.
so we've got a little alcove right at the front.
Yeah.
You excited?
Very excited.
We decided, despite the weather, how often are you in the 8th wonder of the world? So we'll stay outside.
Worst time to get a tea.
We're at the back of the ship now. And we're turning round. So this is the Tasman Sea. So we've been through the fjords and we've come out to the sea, and now we're going to turn back to go the other way. And when we came through, we stayed on the left hand side, and now we'll look at everything on the right hand side. So it's exciting, and the sea is so choppy. But Rhys has not spilled his tea yet.
Oh yeah.
Not yet.
There's a hunger in the face of doubt, reaching on and reaching out. Here comes the flame, burning free. To
So Milford Sound was formed thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago by glaciers sort of carved out the rocks of the mountains. There you go.
here comes the wave, leaning to its power and control what you have saved. Here comes the flame, burning free. To
rainiest places on earth though,
It rains
Milford Sound.
220 days a year.
Yeah, it's going over. Keeps dripping over the camera. And we spotted dolphins.
We saw quite a few of them, 3
But
or 4 I think.
it's so rainy and the camera's so wet. We'll tell you when it's dry so we know we're picking up what we're saying, because it's quite the story. Okay, we're driving home. Well, there's a massive one. We're driving back to, well, to our home tonight, which is a tent and
It's a teepee. Let's not call it a tent.
Sorry. And it is so stressful because there's one small shop in this area and it closes at 8, and we are due to get there at 7:56, and we don't have any food, like really substantial food, so it's so stressful. We're trying to get there on time, but at the same time here in New Zealand, just on this road, we haven't seen them anywhere else, we've spotted real life toadstools, red with the white dots, everything picture perfect. I'll put a picture on screen. So in addition to trying to get to this Foursquare, which is what the shop's called, I also was desperate to get a picture of one of these mushrooms because I didn't know they were a real thing. Obviously I know mushrooms are a thing, but I didn't know like a toadstool mushroom was a real thing. So we were speeding and I was like, Rhys, I remember where it is. It was just one lone little mushroom, but I remembered exactly where it was.
You can tell she's been obsessed about trying to get this mushroom.
I've been talking about them all day. But did you think I was genuine when I told you the directions to it?
Yeah, I thought, well, this is your passion, you know where it's going to be.
So then we spotted it, just this one lone mushroom, and I had to sprint out of the car to get a picture, and it's cost us though. So fingers crossed we actually get to eat tonight.
I don't think we will.
This music is really adding to the tension, don't you think? Hopefully we make it. It says we're going to be there at 7:54. Now we have a camper van in front of us. This is great. This is not great.
Going 60
What the heck?
100 road.
It's changing that we're due at 7:54, and then it says we're due at 7:55, 7:54, 7:55. It keeps changing. I feel like if it was set on 7:54, that would feel more achievable, but 7:55 is too close to the end point, because you know in shops when they close too early, don't like that. Anyway, we are racing along, and in case you're wondering why didn't you stop in a shop on the way, there are none. This is going to be our first shop in an hour and a half of driving, so this is so stressful. Also the cafe at Milford Sound, our cruise was at 3:55, closed at 4, so we weren't able to get anything then. We should have probably bought stuff from the cafe before we got on the cruise.
There wasn't really anything we could take.
Chocolate bars they had.
Yeah, I imagine so.
But yeah, this is so stressful, but we're currently on 7:54, so too stressful. Over there and just behind them trees, I don't know if you can, oh yeah, I don't know if you can fully see, but there's lake there, and that is the sign of Te Anu, which is where we are, and we are 6 minutes away. It is 7:47 right now. Just hope it's not one of them shops that closes early, but this has been so stressful. Can we cope missing a night's worth of food?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes, we can cope. But do I get really hangry? Yes. Does Rhys get dizzy when he doesn't get his sugar? Yes.
Do I? When have I been dizzy for not having sugar?
Do you get weak? Yesterday. We just need food. Look, we're getting delirious already. All we've had is soup. I mean, what did you have? A pie. Okay.
I mean, this isn't helping, is it?
This is so stressful
I had a
though.
minced cheese pie. You had fries as well.
Soup and fries. Yeah, but them fries were shared. We shared them fries.
Yeah, we did.
So that's not a full portion.
I'm fine. I'm not bothered. Meg needs food.
I get hangry, okay? I like a nice sweet treat in the evening. I've not had anything sweet. My dentist said it was fine. Got more dramatic music leading us in. We are in the town now. We just need to get to the shop. Major risk. Rhys has spotted this bigger supermarket. Looks open, so we're going to risk it. We have risked our chance at Foursquare. Fingers crossed this place is open. Let's run, because we don't know what time this place closes. Run, Rhys. Rhys, I'm telling you, run. Can't believe we've made it. Let's get some food. Oh my god. Go. Rhys just fully touted it like a cartoon across the car park. That was impressive, Rhys. Oh, go. Run.
Got the goods.
What was all that for? What have you got? in your hand?
Some biscuits, some Oreos, some carrots, water.
And I've got a hummus, crisps, and popcorn. We do have bread, so we've got cream cheese and bread. Okay, maybe we already had the essentials, but we didn't have a drink. So. Pretty much all we had already was bread and cream cheese. Yeah. And I just feel like, sorry, I'm putting my seatbelt on, safety. I feel like if you're having a cream cheese sandwich for your dinner, it's pretty rubbish and you need crisps to go with it. And then we were in the supermarket and just kept getting wilder and wilder. And look at this. These people are living out of a car, a van, pretty much. Stay tuned.
What
not saying anything, no, not about them, about us.
I was wondering, what
in a month's time. Not saying anything, not promising anything, but you will see. Okay, I've just checked in. Our tent is like behind a hostel, so I had to check in the hostel. Okay, that's quite funny because we were racing to get basically non-essential food, and when I got to our tent is at the back of a hostel, and we had to check in, and when I got to check-in closed at 8.
No.
So we were able to check in. He was like, I just sent you a message because check-in was closing. So we got there just in time. He was like, Megan? I was like, yep, that's me. Okay, we have arrived into our tent and it is adorable. I love it. And it's so warm. There's a heater in here. It's glamping. It's not camping. But if you want to see us camp, there was a vlog of that a few years ago. Anyway, so I'll give you a tour.
That was a few years ago?
Yeah. So you come in and we have a little cute boho beanbag and a little cupboard. Yeah, it is. Then we have my socks drying on the radiator.
My socks.
Little table, this adorable bed, some bedside lights. It's a pole with some lights. Adorable. Rhys over there, little plant and candle, and then my chair, and then all our mess. It's a few days later now and we're actually leaving New Zealand. This is our last New Zealand vlog, but I'll just tell you what happened with the dolphins because we forgot to tell them about the bat out of hell. So when we were in Florida, we saw lots of dolphins. You can check out that vlog. And to attract them, on the speakers on the boat, we would play Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell.
It was just in one of the playlists.
Yeah, but they loved it. Every time we played it, the dolphins came. And then when we were on the Milford Sound cruise, I started singing Bat Out of Hell just for fun. And Rhys was like, you're not going to attract dolphins with that. And I was like, I will. But I wasn't doing it to attract dolphins because there weren't meant to be dolphins there. Like there are sometimes.
We were joking around.
Yeah, there are sometimes dolphins in Milford Sound, but they were like, it's very unlikely. You're probably not going to see them. 3 seconds after I'm singing Bat Out of Hell, they come. It was magical. Anyway, we're gonna catch our flight now, which will be another video.
But if you ever want to attract dolphins, no matter where you are, just sing Bat Out of Hell.
Bat Out of Hell.
And it works.
Works everywhere. Works every time. Anyway, we'll see you in our next destination, New Zealand.
Wow.
I was just gonna say a quick goodbye to New Zealand.
We'll go for it.
New Zealand, you've been incredible. We've loved you. We'll be back.
We'll have to be.
But now, where are we going next?
We're off to go get some gluten-free donuts.
And where do they do gluten-free donuts?
Brisbane. See you next time.